So recently I had contact from a gastroenterologist, and she wanted to see me in her office and everything, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll go, just for entertainment value. So I went, and she must not have realised who she was speaking with, because she thought that I was going to be sucked in to just letting her do whatever she wanted to my body. But what she doesn't realise is I've had this since I was born, and I've been so mistreated in the medical world. I can sense when a doctor is wanting me to come in, not because they want to help me, not because they want to do the right thing, but because they want to see a rare case for themselves, or they want to do the treatment that they believe will work that actually has no scientific backing or no reason to believe it will work. Do you know what I mean? They're doing something for their benefit, not for you. And I can sense that. So I talked to her and I let her believe that I'm like really naive and stupid and I'm from the country. And because she's a doctor, they fall into that trap of, you must be an idiot because you live in the country. And so therefore I can manipulate you into giving me whatever I want, because I'm a doctor, at whatever personal cost to you. And she fell for it, hook, line and sinker. It was like heaps good. I was like, wow, I know what you're here for. You're not here to reinstate my J-tube like you told me. You're not here to help me. You're literally here. You're literally taking up my time, costing me a lot of money in travel. You are literally taking up my time to literally, because you want to see a rare case. Well, I shouldn't have to pay for that. I shouldn't have my time taken up with that either, okay? Just so you can say, I saw Ace Parker-Collie, wow, before she died, because I'm some wonderful doctor. That's all you cared about. And so I strung her along. I answered her questions where I felt it was appropriate and refused to answer those that I didn't. Had the consultation, and I left with the full view that she was not interested in doing anything to help me. She was not interested in reinstating my J-tube. She was merely interested in her career, seeing a rare case, and using my body in the wrong type of way. I would say she was planning on abusing my body. I would go that far as to say she was planning on abusing it and causing me harm, deliberate harm that she knew would harm me. She refused to read any FOP information about how to care for me with regards to my gastroenterology tract. She was made aware of the heart damage, the lung damage, and the other damage that's been done to my body as a result of not being fed properly. And she was delighted, actually, but did not do anything. Now, if that was a caring and decent doctor, she would have endeavoured to do something about that. That would have been important to her, considering she could have had me admitted to a hospital and had that dealt with. So that was a huge red flag there, that this doctor was not getting involved to help me. She was not getting involved to help me. Because she could have had me admitted and something done about that, and she chose not to. So there was red flags about it. So anyway, I just knew, because I'm not silly, I've been around the bush enough to know. So I played the game, left the consultation. A few weeks later, I get this SMS saying, oh, you've got a consultation at XYZ. And I cancelled it. And see, she must not have understood me. So, anyway, I just cancelled it and left things as they were. A little bit later, she rings me up. And that was when I thought, you know what? Now I know your motives. Right, because of the consultation, I'm aware of your motives. You have no intentions of restarting my J-tube. So I thought, let's play the game some more. Since you're silly enough to take up my time, right, when I'm going to die, you think that that's okay to waste my last little bit of money on you and take my time up? I just thought, right, game's over. This next consultation is going to go a lot differently. So anyways, I reiterated the issues that we're having and, what's going to happen about that. She told me that she has no plans to actually do anything for me, but it's me that should do something for her. And I just said, no, that doesn't work that way. I said, I'm sorry, but for me it doesn't work that way. If you're not going to help me, you step out of the way, leave me alone. I'm not here to be experimented on and refuse medical care and being left to die, and then I give you whatever you want. No way. It doesn't work like that. So she, in her deluded manner, because I left her with the delusion that she's going to get what she wants, because I know how doctors work. No point in telling them you're just not going to give them anything they want, and they need to leave you alone and go away and stop mistreating you because you're rare and running amok on you. So I just thought, yeah, I'll leave you with the delusion, but I have no intentions of signing any documents. I have no intentions of working with you. You chose to leave me very, very sick in the middle of a city without any help. So if you think I owe you something, there's a very big disconnect between you and your patient. My God. Like, seriously. Could have admitted me in hospital and dealt with the problem. Got the J-tube restarted. Instead, your focus was on how can you damage my body further to see what that's like. Well, that's not how I want to go out. Sorry. You're not the least bit important to me. Like, who do you think you are? You basically stole money and time from a patient that's dying, and you could have prevented that. So what do I now think of you? You should probably ask yourself that. What do I now think of you? Like, I mean, honestly. Like, who do you think you are? Like, I'm not going to give you anything. No time, no money, no nothing. I'm not going to give you any of the things that you want. Why should I? I don't owe you. Like, you're just selfish. Very selfish and nasty. You're the kind of doctor that 90% of the doctors are that I run into. They want me because I'm rare. They don't want to offer me proper medical care. They just want to take from my body to make it worse for me. And they're worried about, well, I'm not driving the latest car, or I don't have the biggest house that I want, or I don't have the holidays that I want. These are their focus, their assets, their possessions, their money. They're ruled by these things. They don't step back and think, I have a very, very sick patient here. Let's admit this patient and turn this around. And she could have, and she didn't. What she has shown me, whether she knows it or she doesn't, what she has shown me is that what she cares about is her assets and her money, her holidays, her car and her house, but she cares nothing for the real people that need her help. Should she be a doctor? Probably not. You know? So, there's that.